Hey there, Wildcats. What's going on? Welcome to another Cat Chat with Brad Welburn. I'm Sports Information Director here at Louisiana College, and it's time to talk men's soccer again this week as we have Coach Claudy St. Louis with me again. Coach, man, two very tough ones last week against Laterno and ETBU. You lose the 2-1 against Laterno on two set pieces, and then the penalty kick in the late part of the game against ETBU, and it's just got to be the two toughest ways to lose in two of the biggest games that we needed over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, those were two tough losses. I thought the refs didn't do us any favors. I thought both the red card in the Laterno match and the penalty kick given in the ETBU games, I thought were very questionable calls. But I told my guys, even with those calls, we dominated possession in Laterno's match. We dominated possession in ETBU's match, but we just failed to score. In ETBU, I think they had two shots on goal, one of them being the penalty kick.
Right.
And they win 1-0. And we had more shots, more possession, more shots on goal, and we can't finish. So although there were some tough decisions by the ref, I think ultimately we just didn't get it done.
Yeah.
And we've put ourselves in a very, very tough spot, a spot where honestly it's looking bleak. Our chances are bleak to make tournament.
And that's got to even add to the frustration, I think, because leading up to these two games, we have been able to finish. Like, you scored 4 goals against Sol Ross, and so do you think maybe it was the pressure of knowing that we needed these results that maybe got to such a young team?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is pressure. I think part of it is not knowing how to play through adversity. Getting an early red card in Laterno's game. I think although we had possession, we didn't know how to create still with that possession. We did late, and I mean, we had great chances late to tie and equalize, but it took us too long to, see that, the clock is expiring. We need to go get something where we could have done that earlier. And ETBU, I don't know, I think we always have this mentality of, hey, it's going to come, it's going to come, it's going to come for us. And instead it came for them. And as soon as they scored, they just went to a very defensive mentality, and then it became even tougher to break them down.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's not completely out of the question.
Yeah.
We still have an opportunity to get into the conference tournament, but we can kind of, I mean, you don't look past Thursday's match against Tyler, but in the grand scheme of things, that match doesn't count for standings or anything like that. I guess you can kind of approach it as a tune-up if you want to, but it's one of those deals where you have to win on Saturday against Ozarks and still get some help from some other teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we've shown that in this conference we can play with anybody, so we're not fearful. I'm not scared that we can't beat Ozarks. Obviously, now the fear is, will everything else fall the way that we need it to fall? And maybe it does. Maybe we get fortunate. Maybe we get in the most fortunate way ever, but maybe it doesn't. And I've told the guys, hey, regardless of how everything else falls out, we need to just concentrate on ending the season on a high note, trying to get some wins, and going into spring with some good motivation to build towards the future. I mean, we're still a very young team. We're all sophomores and freshmen, so I think the improvement we made, everyone can see, and whether or not we make the conference tournament this season, I think everyone's going to be on alert that LC is a program that's treading upward.
Right, and even whatever happens this weekend, like you said, you can still take that knowing that because even the best teams. I mean, you look at the Red Sox this year, won 108 games. They had some struggles there last couple years, and they've obviously trended upward, like you said. So
yep. Hopefully, we get some grace from God, and we get into the tournament.
That's it. So, like I said, the Wildcats will play UT Tyler on Thursday afternoon-ish. They moved the game up a little bit. I think it's an hour earlier than it was. But you can watch that on their stream as well. We'll provide the links on our website. But the big one is Saturday afternoon for sure. So keep up with it. Do what you can because, like I said, they have to win and then have to get a little bit of help, which is, like I said, LSU made the national championship a few years ago when they won and they got some help. So
Exactly.
you never know. You never know. But keep up with it. Like I said, those links will be up on our website and social media and all that sort of stuff this weekend. Claudy, thanks again for coming by. I know it's kind of tough to talk about those frustrating things, but appreciate it. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Hopefully talking about a trip to, well, I guess if it's next week, you will have already played maybe because we shoot on Wednesday. But
yeah,
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll figure it out if the guys make the tournament for sure. So keep it locked to lcwildcats.net and the social media platforms as well. I'm Brad Welburn for Claudy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.